So, talk to me about the inspiration for the Sukha platform and you call it the coffee shop
Yeah.
experience. Uh,
Yes, we do call it the coffee shop.
so tell me a little bit about that.
I'll tell you, when I decided that I wanted to be very focused in my life and get more done, and I realized, I wanted to accomplish more things in less time and feel better. I told you, I read a bunch of books because I'm like, this is not a new problem. People have solved it. That was very informative reading the books. Looked at a lot of the apps out there because there are apps that help you track your time. There are some great apps that play music for you, Brain FM, Endel. Like there are a lot of options for this. But I didn't find one that pulled together all of these things in one. Just said, you know what? Here's one button. You don't need to open your music app and do your website blocker and have a phone, distraction app so you don't open WhatsApp or TikTok or whatever on your phone. Although TikTok you can't get in India right now, right? Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
But Instagram or whatever. So there were all these different things. And I said, what if you had all of these with one button? So when I go to start my day, click that button. My music starts. I can choose, we have over 1,000 hours of different music, all ambient, scientific best practices, 60 to 90 beats per minute, certain key signatures, no vocals, like that. You can also listen to streams or surf or wind or rain or whatever you want. And, it puts your computer in focus mode, it locks your phone, the whole thing so you can work. And then adding to that was this sense of community we talked about, which is, the coffee shop, which I really thought the coffee shop was a great mental model to say, I've worked in coffee shops and there's something kind of fun when you're like around other people, not chatting, but just like we're all doing something with our life, And I'll tell you, there's this one coffee shop in West Hollywood that I loved when I was in film. It's the Coffee Bean, the corner of Fairfax and Sunset Boulevard. And it's right across from the Directors Guild. And I would go there on weekends to read scripts because as an executive, people are always trying to get you to buy their projects, right? So you end up with a stack of scripts you have to read. And I would go there and it was a very popular coffee shop with writers. And I love the fact that I would be there reading and I would look up and you would see the full spectrum of writers in that room on their MacBooks, tapping away. And you would have, in one corner, like the old weird guy who's written like 5 studio movies and everyone's like kind of afraid to talk to him. It's like, oh my God, he's here. The guy who wrote Cape Fear. And then you'd have sitting next to you 2 guys that just got off the bus from Iowa that are writing their first, TV series. And it was fun to be in there because there was everyone trying to do something with their life. And that was the inspiration for me, saying like, how can I make an all-in-one app that's very affordable, that takes all these principles?